guys! So, like a lot of other readers, I have serious TBR shame. There are a ton of books in my to be read pile that I am frankly ashamed that I haven't read yet. I have a little bit of a problem when it comes to reading in that I have absolutely no self-control. If I'm meant to be at a bus stop in 2 minutes but I can't put a book down, I'll miss the bus. If I'm halfway through a book that I don't want to stop reading and it's 12 o'clock at night, I will keep reading until 6 AM. Obviously this isn't very good for my life in general, especially when I'm at uni trying to attend lectures and trying to get work in on time. So this means that when I'm at uni I try not to read a lot, which leads to me having lots of books that I am desperate to read in the holidays. So today I thought I would follow what a lot of other booktubers have done and make a to be read book shame video. The first book I'm going to be talking about is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I mentioned this one briefly in my summer book tag video saying that I'm desperate to read it this summer. The story is about a man whose wife disappears. That's literally all I know. My friend actually recommended this to me last summer because we read a lot of the same books and she thought I'd really like it, and I'm sure I would. I just haven't got around to reading it yet. Another book I have shame over is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini. Now this book I have also been hearing about for a long time, and I know pretty much nothing about it except that it's a fantasy book about a young woman. I've heard a lot of people recommending this book if you like A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, and I love that book, so I'm assuming I would like it. I think I'm really ashamed of not reading this one because my reasons for not reading it have been absolutely crap. My reasons have been A, because it's never in Waterstones 2 for 1 or buy one get one half price selection, and B, because I could never find it in Waterstones up to really recently because I didn't know Waterstones had a sci-fi section. I recently bought it for my housemate's birthday, so I'm hoping she'll take pity on me when we move back in together in September and she'll let me borrow it. Another book on the list is I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. This is yet again another one I've heard about for a long time. I don't know why, but I've always been kind of fascinated by it. It's a young adult book about a young woman taking charge, and it was written in the 1940s. I don't know why, but I'm just amazed by that. It's really weird that I've not read this because my sister read it when we were younger and we used to read pretty much all the same books. I saw this cover in Waterstones and just fell in love and decided it was high time that I read this book, so this is definitely on my list to be read soon. I'm sure a lot of you will be embarrassed for me for not having read this book, but another one I haven't read is Holes by Sachar? Sachar? I have no idea, clearly. I saw the film of it when I was younger and I can remember nothing about it except desert and lizards and vaguely liking it. I can't remember the story at all, and I think it's really good for me because I normally know the story of a book when I read it, so it'll be nice to have a surprise for once. This is one of the books that my friends will always list of one of their favourite childhood books, and whenever we go into Waterstones, my friends will always point to it and go, "Oh my gosh, I love that book, I used to read it all the time when I was younger," and I just have to kind of be like, yeah, I've never read it. I finally bought this copy at Waterstones because it was buy one get one half price, and I really look forward to reading it before I go back to uni in September. The last one on my current TBR shame list, for me, is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. I know this book is really new, so I shouldn't feel as much shame, but I do because I absolutely adored Fangirl. For those of you who don't know, it's a YA contemporary romance. People in the booktube community, and in general actually, just seem to be going wild for this book. I think that's the reason I'm most ashamed of myself, because it's so popular at the moment. It's just been announced for me into a movie, and I still haven't read it. I've heard that Barnes & Nobles have a gorgeous limited edition version of it, so I may be buying that while I'm out in LA to match my lovely limited edition Fangirl. Although I could go on for pretty much forever about the books I'm ashamed of not having read and about all the books on my to be read list, I'm gonna stop there. I'll just give you the top 5, the most shameful for now. Hopefully by the end of summer I will have read all 5 of these, and if not, you can give me a slap on the wrist and remind me about this video. But that's pretty much it for today. If you liked, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!